Hello, my name is Kobe Campbell, and welcome to my documentary. It's about me, I guess. uh, it's funny because I always envisioned, I don't know, I always thought I'd get a documentary made about me one day, but I didn't think, it would be, I thought it would be bigger than this, I guess, but, this is as big as it gets, I guess. Um, man, about me, born June 23rd, 2002. Um, it's funny because my name was actually supposed to be Jaheim, because that was my mama's favorite singer. My mama's favorite singer was Jaheim, so I was originally gonna be Jaheim Campbell. I don't know what my middle name was gonna be, but I was supposed to be Jaheim Campbell, and thank God my older brother DeAndre Campbell and older sister H Campbell, when I was being born, they shot that whole idea down. So
So the name Kobe came into play. We were actually watching the Lakers in, was it the final series?
Well, yeah. It was 2000,
His year.
23. Yeah.
No, not 23. 2002.
So it was, I keep on saying 23, but yeah, I keep on saying that. But anyway, yeah.
Yes, and so we was trying to think of names, and they didn't like the name that I had,
Which was
but
John
that's
Heen.
okay.
We don't know John
And
Heen.
so we all was watching the game. We said, "Who's our favorite
But who was we
player?"
all? It was his older brother, his older sister, Age and DeAndre. And I
We
think
all
we
said, "Who's our favorite player?" We was like Kobe, and so we knew you was gonna be a boy, and so Kobe was it.
was the name, yes.
Yes.
he, how was he growing up as a young kid?
Kobe he was a very a laid back kid. It's kind of quiet. Remember, he was always,
He was very laid back,
uh,
very quiet. He was laid back.
yeah, in elementary, he was always, uh, just a kid. We always got good compliments,
I
like good
always got good compliments about
how
Kobe.
he's well behaved, and he was
Yes.
always following the teacher's rules and following his instructions. So he was a good kid in elementary.
Let me see. As a kid, I want to say I was very laid back. I was very quiet. I was outside a lot with my friends. Like, I'm the type of person. I'm very quiet. I'm very observant. I look, I observe. I kind of see what's going on. I process everything before I say. Before I say or before I do, I kind of go into like, okay, what's going on? And I feel like I've always been like that, even as a kid. I feel like even my parents would say that. Whenever I get a chance to talk to them, but I was always very observant. I never really was like the most extroverted person in the room. I was never the person to come in the room and be loud, be the first person to speak. Like I was a pretty good kid though. Like I tried my best to stay out of trouble. I got in trouble sometimes. I had my mishaps, but I mean, what kid doesn't? You know, I feel like every kid gets in trouble. Being a kid, saying
Um, he liked sports. One thing that he really loved was football.
Yeah,
You remember
remember that? Yeah,
that? He would run around
all Sunday, and it would
and his football, yes, and
had
do his
a blank
football
a towel, kitchen
towel,
towel
yes,
rag as his towel.
He would do
Have a glove.
that.
We got him some gloves, and
Yeah,
do we have a helmet?
yes, he
Yeah,
had
have
a
a helmet.
helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, he was always running around every Sunday, running around the house for like hours.
So we actually thought he was gonna be a football player.
Yeah, but till he got that one time, it was cold, rain, and freezing rain. That's the last time we saw him on that field. He said, "Oh no, I'm done with this, Daddy." He said that was it for him.
Yeah.
as Kobe started getting older, what were some thoughts that were going through your head? What were some maybe worries, maybe some good things? What was going through your guys' head as Kobe is progressing through middle school, high school, as he's getting older?
I thought when he transferred from elementary to middle, I thought that he was, it was gonna be a hard time or different, but Kobe really transitioned in there like it wasn't anything. It was smooth. I was worrying for nothing.
What was you worried about though?
Because it was middle school and ooh, You don't remember them times?
No, but I mean, you worried about him getting beat up or him getting in the wrong crowd.
Just look, you middle school. You are going to different classes now. You remember that?
Yeah.
So you're not just in one class. So I was just like, he ain't gonna like that, but he did very well in that. It's like, oh, okay.
My biggest concern was he's not gonna remember his combination to his locker. Took him a long time to learn. Like one to the left, to the right, to the left. So that was my big concern. I mean, he just getting a good rapport from him from the elementary school over to junior high school. I didn't have any problem with that. So I knew he's gonna be the same, have the same personality, so the same skills, the same social skill.
Growing up, I really didn't have no high expectations. I didn't really know what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do. I did know I did want to go to college though. College was a big thing. Both of my parents didn't go to college, so um, I couldn't really ask them about college. I couldn't really. I don't know what way they was gonna make for me to go to college. But my older brother, he was actually the first person ever, even on my dad's side, even on my mom's side, to go to college. So my brother went to college and he went to University of Central Missouri. He graduated high school 2009. Went to University of Central Missouri 2009, and I remember him. He used to bring me up to University of Central Missouri when I was about 7, and man, that was fun. It was fun. Look, he showed me what it was to be at a college. He showed me around the college. He used to take me to the rec center and we would play basketball. Um, what else did we do? We used to go swimming. We used to go to the little swimming area at UCM, and he would teach me how to swim, and we would have fun in that way. He would let me play the games with his friends, and mind you, he's 19. Me and my older brother, 11 years apart, I think. So he's older. 19 at the time, 18. And, he's bringing a 7-year-old up to UCM to kick it. So, I mean, and then look, right behind my sister went, and my brother was the first one to go to college, and he ended up being the first one to graduate from college. So he kind of set that tone. My older sister followed up right behind him, graduated from Northwest Missouri State, got her degree in marketing, got her degree in accounting. And growing up, I just knew I wanted to kind of continue that. I wanted to also go to college as well, because I knew it was a good stepping stone for them. I knew it would be a good stepping stone for me, and they helped me even more because they had to pay to go to college. So now their goal for me was to make sure I didn't pay for college, and that's where basketball came along, and I started to grind in basketball so I could go to college for free. That was my whole goal: get a scholarship so I can go to college for free and not be in any college debt, because I also watched my brother and sister have to pay a lot of college debt back, and that took years upon years upon years.
The reason I wanted Kobe to go to college because, like I said, I have two siblings, brothers and sisters, and no one on my side of the family ever went to college. Never graduated from college. My mom always said high school. Back in the older parents, I would say high school is it. Get you a job, work at the post office, do something. They never pushed college with me. I don't think your parents pushed college with you.
No.
And so we just wanted all our kids, not just Kobe, but all our kids to go to college.
And the best part is he got a scholarship for all those years, and he went to college for free.
That's all coming.
He went to college for free, the scholarship. So why not?
Yeah, why not take advantage of it?
Look, why not take advantage of that?
Free education is a good education. As Kobe got in the 5th grade, I think first we put him in basketball in the 5th grade. As he got better with his skills and everything, yeah, I should be honest with you, I want him to go to be an NBA overseas player because he's really good. He always had to prove himself, He wasn't always the first one to pick or the last one to pick. He was always in the middle of that. But once he got in there, he started playing.
Yes.
All the coaches loved him.
Yeah.
He played good defense. He played good. He's a good shooter. Even in
His
practice,
defense is awesome.
he worked so hard as an athlete. He would work his butt off. One of the best trainers. The coaches always say he's always coachable.
Yes.
I heard that every from elementary to junior high school to college.
Yeah.
He's a very coachable young man. He's a leader. Kobe has to me, if you agree with this, IQ of a basketball coach. He knows the court. He knows the plays. He learns the plays. And so, yeah, if it wasn't for if he didn't make it as a NBA or overseas player, I think he'd be a great coach, outstanding coach.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with that. I make sure,
I agree
and
with
you know,
all that.
I just love. I was always looking for the day he'll make the buzzer beater. He made a few of those sometimes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Either tap the game. He's a determination. He hates to lose. Kobe hates to lose, and so when his teammate players are not participating or not giving a full, he kind of motivates them to step in and
Yes.
get them going. And he just got that let's do this, let's win, and let's try to get a championship, which I believe they went to 3 or 4 championships.
Now, I would say once I got to high school, I started to get more confident because I started to play as a freshman. I started on freshman, and I was doing really good on freshman. Like I was killing, like 20 points, 25, 28, 30. Like I was really killing on freshman team. And then, halfway through freshman year, they moved me up to JV, and I got on JV still doing the same thing. I was having 12, 13, 14, 15. I was still moving the same speed with all the other athletes. I mean, I was already playing open gym with the people that was on JV since I was growing up. They was only like a year or two older than me, so it was nothing. I was just getting buckets on there. And then I started practicing with the varsity as freshman. And when I was doing that, I still was scoring and getting to my spots. And that's when I really started to get that confidence. Over the summer, I worked very hard on my game. I just got better. And then started that summer going to sophomore year, my head coach, Coach actually told me, like, you're going to be starting varsity for us. Like, this year, you're going to be our starting varsity point guard. And man, I remember how I was so nervous because I didn't want to let everybody down. I didn't want to let people down. That was kind of like the biggest moment of my life at the time. Like I felt like that was finally somebody being like, okay, I believe in you. Because a lot of times before that, I was getting turned down by teams. I was getting cut by AU teams. I was always getting looked over. And at that point in my life, that was like the first time where it was like, okay, I'm finally not being looked over. I'm finally getting some respect. But now it's like there's an expectation of me. So how am I supposed to carry that expectation on and hoop at a high level and still be me? And thankfully, sophomore year, I had a great year. Me and my team, we lost in the state championship, which was insane. Now I'm thinking about like how tough that was. We ended up losing the state championship my sophomore year, but I started varsity the whole year, sophomore year. How old I was? I think I was 15 years old. Um, I think I was 15 that whole year. Let me see, 14. Yeah, I was 15 years old because I was always younger than everybody. So 15 years old, starting varsity. That was crazy. That was fun. Then a lot of the seniors left after my sophomore year. Got moved up to junior. Um, Junior year was very good. Had a very good junior year. And then senior year came along, and look, had a great senior year. I ended up, team captain, first team all conference, first team all district. Ended up going all state honors. I have a banner up at my high school. I'm, one of the best players to come out of Raytown South. Very thankful for that. And yep, my name is forever in the Raytown South history. Um, One of the best players, one of Raytown South legend. Like I said, I got my name hung up in the gym forever. Got a banner there, and I'm very proud of that. Very thankful for that. Senior year ended. COVID came around. I didn't even get to finish my senior year. We was supposed to play the state championship, but COVID had ended that. So COVID didn't allow. I didn't even get to go to prom. Never went to prom my senior year. Never went to prom in high school at all, which is crazy to think about. I was kind of worried because out of high school I didn't have any offers. Look, I had all these accolades, I had all this, all that, but my grades wasn't really that good. Sorry, mama, but yeah, my grades wasn't really that good. That was the reason I wasn't getting better schools than what I got. Um, of nowhere, here comes Cali College in Arkansas City, Kansas, a little small town, and it's where Cali College is. And little did I know that Cali College would actually be like life changing and would actually open doors and open my eyes to so many different things. And I'm just thankful for Cali. Now it was far though. I think Cali was about like 4 hours away from Kansas City, so it was far. That's not no distance, I could be going back and forth. So I know my parents were worried a lot. I know they were worried. They wanted me to go somewhere close. I'm pretty sure they did, but hey, it happened like that. It's funny because as I got older and slowly transitioned to college, I done all these great things. I played with a great team full of D1 players, and I lost in the national championship. Literally, I lost in the national JUCO D1 championship. Like, that's a crazy feat, but we won conference. Um, got a ring out of that. That was nice. After that, I went to Hutchinson Community College. I went there, graduated with my associate's degree, so I have an associate's degree. After that, I went to University of Central Missouri, followed my brother's footsteps. I thought that's where I was going to be graduating from. I thought that was going to be cool because my brother was the first one to go. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to the same school he went to, the same school he used to take me as a little kid. So I thought it was only right that I graduate from there, but things happened. It didn't go that way. Ended up leaving University of Central Missouri, going to Arkansas Fort Smith, where everything kind of just felt weird. Like, I would say my first year at Arkansas Fort Smith was definitely a big adjustment. Um, just coming from, I don't know, it was just a new area. I never, Arkansas, we're in the mountains. I guess you could say maybe the country. I don't know. It's humid, it's sticky out here, all the bugs. This was not something I just wasn't used to. Just the culture out here, I had to really adjust to it, especially coming from African American black man. It was just something that was very new to me. I feel like this is a whole new environment, and it took me a whole year to really grasp where I was at. It took me a whole year to adjust. As I came here as my second year, I'm proud to say that I adjusted very well. I graduated. I will be graduating in May 10th, 2025 with a bachelor's degree in arts, media communications, a minor in creative writing, and I'm proud of myself. I'll say that for sure. I worked hard, and this is doing all this as a student athlete every single year. Last year, I tore my meniscus, I tore my cartilage and my knee. I literally got scars on my knee. I don't even know if you can even see it, but got scars literally all on my knee. And I went through rehab, I went through surgery, I went through all these processes, and I still made it back, played basketball, still did school, still did all these things. But all that's about to come to a close. Just reflecting on this basketball taught me a lot. It taught me how to just have discipline, how to work hard, how to strive for something. It taught me how to be around like-minded people. Everybody in basketball, everybody got the same goal. We're trying to win, trying to be the best version of ourselves physically, mentally, competitively. So I'm taking, that same mentality, and now I'm going into media communications world with it. I don't exactly know what I want to do now that I'm done playing basketball, but I'm excited. I'm ready to do it, and look, I just want to find peace. I want to be happy. That's one big thing I would definitely want to do now that basketball is over with. I just want to find something that's going to give me that same excitement, that same happiness, the same value that I have with basketball. So hopefully I find it soon, and thank you.